Hello friends, thanks for joining me today. My name is Linda Bartley. I'm the Youth Services Manager at McCracken County Public Library. And today I'm going to talk about the fabulous friendship craft. It is inspired by a craft that I found on makeityourown.com. So here's a picture of what I found online. And then this is what I made. And so I'm going to show you how to make one that's similar to this today with the craft kit that you picked up at the library. So in your kit that you picked up, you should have gotten one piece of black cardstock, one piece of origami paper, a black Sharpie, 14 pony beads. So I put them in this little cap so I wouldn't drop them. So they look like that. They're just the little plastic pony beads, and you'll have 14 of those. Those are going to be for the bracelets. A piece of cardstock that's cut into a rectangle shape. A piece of yarn. And 4 glue dots. You will also have 5 shades of construction paper, and this is what we're going to choose to use for our hands. And you can either make the hands the same color, different colors, however you want to do it. For mine, I want to do my friendship craft with 2 different shades. And my hands are a little too big for this craft, so we had a library friend, Ari, who let us trace her hands so that I could use them for this video. So I'm going to first trace her left hand, and you would put your hand on the piece of construction paper and have whoever's helping you trace your hand for you. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so there's that one. Then her right hand for this one. And if you were doing the same color, you would just put your hand on the other side and trace it. All right, so there's Ari's hands all traced. Next, you're going to cut both of those out. And I cut mine on the inside of the trace line. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You might want someone to help you with it. And see, I kind of messed that up, but I'm just going to fix it with my scissors. All right, I'm not going to cut the other one out because I already have some cut, and that will save on time. So what we want to do next is take our piece of cardstock, and you want to place it so that the thumbs, here's her thumbs, are facing up. And that way you can put one thumb under, one thumb over, fingers under. So it looks like they're holding hands. And kind of put them where you want it on the cardstock. Once you're happy with it, put some glue on there. And I'm not going to press the thumb down. because I want the thumb to go over. There. And now I'll press it down on top. So there we go. Next, you're going to take the piece of origami paper. You can make the sleeves different shapes. You may have noticed on the one that I found, the sleeves are different shapes. I made mine the same, but you are welcome to do yours however you like. And if you don't like the print, you can always flip it over and draw something with your marker to make it different. Or maybe use something that you have at home. So I'm going to fold this paper in half. Lost my scissors. And then just cut it down the middle. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot. You will have 2 different colors in your bag. And then just sort of place them on the paper where you want them. But I have some that are already cut that are 2 different patterns, which is what you'll have in your bag to choose from. And you can use the same patterns for both hands, or you can change it up however you would like. And then put some glue on there. Can be a little bit messy. That's what makes it fun, I think. All right. Now, instead of cutting those, because I was afraid that I might cut too much or not get it straight, I'm just going to flip it over and fold it where it's using the cardstock to fold it over to the back. And if you put some glue on there, it should hold. Well, that one went a little too high. Trim that. All right, so it's starting to shape up and look very similar to the one I showed you. So next, beads, yarn, and glue dots. Now we're going to make the bracelets. You don't have to put bracelets on there if you don't want to. And there are 14 beads because I'm putting 7 beads on each bracelet, but you can do that however you want. I'm just going to cut this yarn in half. And I'm going to start on this side. So if you've never used a glue dot, I have found the easiest way is to peel it off, and on the clear will be the glue dot, and then put it on the surface. And I want it to be under the sleeve, and then peel the clear off. And now I'm going to put, you can't see it very well, but I'm going to put the piece of yarn in the middle of that glue dot so that the paper goes on either side to hold it in place. After that, I should be held down pretty good. I did find that the yarn sometimes will come apart a little bit as you're doing this. You could put tape on there to hold that in place so it doesn't come apart. But I just keep twisting it back. There's 3. Oops. 4. 5. 6. and set. And then we're going to do the same thing with the glue dot on this other side of the sleeve. Push it down, pull the clear off. And then I want my bracelet to kind of hang a little bit, so I'm going to pull it down and then put a piece of yarn under there. And then I am going to cut it without cutting the paper. Just cut the yarn. Scissors kind of dull. And then push the paper back down. And it holds it pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to try to quickly do this other side. And again, you don't have to do the same number of beads or put bracelets on, or you could just put one bracelet on. And you could even lay out the beads to make patterns. I didn't do that with mine, but you certainly could. I'm not going to finish these for time. I'm going to leave 2 off. Make them a little different. All right, my other glue dot. Peel it off. And then again, put the yarn in the middle. Trim it so it doesn't hang out. Push your sleeve down. Now, the piece of cardstock that was cut in a triangle is for the heart. And I found that the easiest thing to do is to fold it in half this way. And you can either use your marker and let me show you, and kind of draw an outline of a heart like that on one side and cut it, or if you feel pretty confident, you can just cut it without drawing a heart. You're cut through both and then unfold it. I'm just going to leave the marker on there. I think I like the way it looks, actually. And then for our last step, we just glue our heart on. And the piece of cardstock that you have for the heart has texture on one side and smooth on the other. I would glue the smooth side so that it will stick better. And again, you can even use different paper that you might have at home. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoy yours, and maybe show us some pictures, share with us. You can find us at mclib.net on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.